Shalom, giving our praises to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Yeshem Yahweh Shah, by Yeshem Gargadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the world. Peace and many salutations to words out there that's kicking his word out sincerity, out in the truth. Part of the life, or some brother's life, you meet a gal, you get with her, and you have children. And it's natural to want to provide and be the best provider for not only, your spouse, but for your child, our children. In this world, however, that could be a huge distraction for the bigger picture, which is, in our walk, salvation. Just in general, even in the world, the whole red pill movement, the whole tradition of, westernized marriage is being scrutinized. It's not advantageous for a man. How much more so for a man in his truth. Now situations arise, you know what I'm saying? And, you try to do the best within your situation, but, there is a spiritual glass ceiling, in your relationship with with your spouse and children, people. Not only that, but, certain family members, man, because, being a family guy, man, you have to be, a part of this world, and engage in things, it's contrary to the scriptures, like, case in point, Christmas, which is spoken about, against in the scriptures, in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, and other traditions, all just the ways of the world. When you come to this truth, you recognize that, your family has some very nasty ways of themselves. Excuse me. Well, that's just because they're in the world. And this world teaches you to be very, very carnal, and impulsive, especially women, especially so-called black women, So trying to please, your family, your parents, can lead to your destruction. It could lead to your demise. It's a lot of distractions that come with, the family guy spirit, man, that could take you out the truth. Certain problems arise. You have to, fix it as a man. Those problems could be so dire that, it distracts you from doing the work. Or just everyday affairs, man. Everyday affairs. You look up, you done change, 6 diapers, and you didn't read one precept, man. There's a lot that comes with that lifestyle that can lead to your demise. Can lead to you making fleshly decisions if you're not in the spirit. So you have to, we have to, those of us, in that situation, prefer, the ministry over, this world, because we know this world is about to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father. Okay. So I wanted to get this right here. Now this is Matthew. I knew that was gonna happen. This is Matthew 12 and 47. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. Let me read up so we get the context. Okay, verse 46 would be better. Matthew 12 and 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? Forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my brethren, my mother, and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. So the family of Yahweh Shai are those who that are doing his work, not necessarily his fleshly family, or biological family. Because you have to think he had brothers that didn't believe that he was the Messiah. Okay? All right? So his thing of ours is doing the will. It's about doing the will of the Heavenly Father, not getting caught up in, your family, dude. And that's and it can creep up on you. You think you're doing good, and you're doing, you know, uh, you know, some sit downs, and but you could crank it up. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to myself first and foremost, you could crank it. I know I could crank it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, so I have to, for myself, prefer these scriptures. You dig? And get into these scriptures. You know, get into this word. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I myself seen brothers, with people who are once brothers, follow troop behind, you know, their family. You know what I'm saying? You know, Matthew 10 and 43. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come, and a sword represents, warfare. Excuse me. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Yeah, so hey, you don't have family members that come up against you directly, indirectly, say things to let you know, oh, I'm not with the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had that happen to me recently. You know what I'm saying? And that's not gonna stop me, Lord willing. You know, I personally highly doubt it, but Lord willing, that's not gonna stop me from doing this work, man. And I know that variance is gonna only intensify. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to make some very tough decisions. You feel me? But that's cool. We know that it has to go down this way. You know, for us to receive that crown, go through persecution. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I or we, you know what I'm saying, have to live unconscious to what the world's opinion is. Because look at the world. Look what the opinions of the world consist of, man. All types of lewdness and perverseness. You see, so we're making ourselves, prey or a offender because we are speaking the truth. Okay, you know, and we understand that, man, on a very high and intimate level. If it's in this, I believe it's in this one, the one I'm looking for. If not, I'll get the one I know for sure. They hated him that rebuked at the gate. I believe it's this one. It's in this chapter. But if I can't find it, I know one for sure. This is Isaiah 29 and 21. The Spirit didn't have it to where I've been really harping on Isaiah and reading about it. The history of Isaiah, man. You know, and how bold he was. I think Isaiah walked around naked to show what was going to happen to the nation of Israel, right? That they would be taken into captivity naked. Okay? Isaiah 29 and 21. Those who, it's like I'm reading NLT, I want to read KJV though. They make a man an offender for a word, and lay snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just from a thing of not. So they make a man, innocent for telling the truth. What truth? The truth of the scriptures. We see that on a broad scale with Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? I believe that man is honestly standing up for what he believes in. You know, not control opposition or anything like that. He's getting destroyed. You see? Now with the Ye situation, I believe that there's a little bit more to the story than that, but neither here or there. You know what I'm saying? Superficially speaking, I should say, they're doing the same thing to ye. You see? So anybody that says the truth, they are ostracized here. Okay? And you have to believe that your family believes the same thing as the world, bro. Come on now, let's not be naive. Let's not be stupid. We have to understand that, right? So, with us standing up against the ways of the world, we are going to not only offend people that we don't know, but uh, uh, our own family members, man. There's a car here rapping in Spanish, freestyling in Spanish. It's crazy. But Matthew 10 and back to Matthew 10 and 30, Matthew 10 and 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So you can prefer your family, your parents, all your children. You know what I'm saying? Over Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? So there's a level of disconnect you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that sense of disconnection can lead to you know separations and things of that nature. You ain't no telling, man. Just ride the wave, you know what I'm saying? You know, um, do what you gotta do for your how by Shemel shot. That's my mindset, you know what I'm saying? That's my mindset, you know? Because at the end of the day, you trying to serve them, that could be made your idol. The Apostle Paul was telling me that. And then as you ain't willing to sacrifice becomes your God. You know what I'm saying? So that family God spirit, you know what I'm saying, put you in a spirit of worshiping your family. Make sure your kids are straight, your gal is straight, your parents are straight. You feel me? To where, you more fixated on them and their feelings and these women, boy, oh boy. You know. The reason why we love women is because they're the opposite of man. They're not rational. You know what I'm saying? And we cleave onto that, that spontaneous attribute of women. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what makes them fun. But hey, man, you know, that shit is a distraction, bro. I can't help to say this. Excuse me. I can't help to say this, but this reminds me of the song, the old school song, Cindy Lampierre. If I think that's her name. When it says girls just want to have fun. I believe she's an Israelite. She really was giving game right there. But these women are a distraction, man. These kids, all this shit, bro. Especially we know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure we're walking circumspectly in this thing. You're not as fools, and you know what I'm saying? But wise, you know what I'm saying? Redeeming the time, because we know the days are evil. Alright? Let's see here. Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And you got to say, man, it's about to go all the way down. Big decisions are going to have to be made. Right now, it's time to sow in that spirit. You know what I'm saying? There's the things that we see, within ourselves individually that we got to clean up. I know myself, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready, bro. So these distractions, this little dumb shit's stupid, man. Can't get caught up in his life. Ain't no life. There's no life. This is not life. Captivity is not living, bro. It's only enduring hardship. And you have no option here but slavery. If you want to continue in this world, you have no option but slavery. Think about that, brothers. Nothing. You take that chip, your whole life is going to be tracked. You think it's tracked now? Oh boy, they're gonna tell you how much meat you can eat. They're gonna tell you where you could go, how much beer you could drink. You know what I'm saying? The women you could contact, how much sex you could have. All that's gonna be controlled on your chip, man. You think they're gonna let you just procreate freely? No. You think they're gonna allow you to check this out? You think they're gonna allow you in the future, or your kids in the future, to dictate or grow up organically with their original sex, bro? They're trying to become God, Akim. We have no choice. So now is our time to take ourselves out of this place. There's no living here, bro. There's no legacy. There's no nothing. It's over. It's over, man. Only thing that we gotta look forward to is the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yahushua. So why not build on that? So all right, I'm rambling. Giving all praise to my heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Yeshim, Yahweh Shai by Yeshim, Radash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops. Peace and many salutations to the Akim, toiling in his truth. Shalom.